Hey YouTube, Host with Cologne, I'm back with another fragrance review. Today I'm going to do a quick review / comparison of a Rasasi cologne, and that's going to be Rasasi Pour Lui 9325. So taking a quick closer look at the box and bottle for Rasasi Pour Lui's 9325. You can see here the box and the bottle look very similar. It's going with a kind of a zebra vibe to it. Got the white on top, almost like a wood grain feel on the black part, and the zebra inside of the zebra print is like a cloth soft fabric material. Got the Rasasi information there. You can see it says Rasasi Pour Lui 9325. This is a 1.7 ounce 50 ml. There's the batch information there on the bottom. This one was manufactured in September 2015. Bottle itself very similar to the box. Got the zebra there, as you can see through. Overall nice solid glass bottle. Bottle information there on the bottom. On the back, that zebra, same thing, kind of like a piece of cloth, or feels like soft fabric on the back. Got a nice sprayer on it. Plastic cap, nothing really special about the cap. It's got the I don't know if you can see it, the Rasasi imprinted on there on the top. Overall, nice bottle from Rasasi Pour Lui 9325. So getting into the cologne itself, just up front I want to let you know there was two different Rasasi Pour Lui's. This is Rasasi Pour Lui 9325. There's a Rasasi Pour Lui 94 something. That's a completely different cologne. So this review is going to be on 9325. So if you didn't know already, Rasasi Pour Lui 9325 is another clone of Creed Aventus. So basically, since there's been so many reviews on Creed Aventus and Creed Aventus clones, everyone already knows what Creed Aventus smells like. I'm just going to make this a comparison review to my other top favorite Creed Aventus clone, and that's Club de Nuit Intense Man. Before I get into the review, I just wanted to throw this in here real quick. If you're into the Al Rehab's perfume oils, a newer release from Al Rehab, another Aventus clone, it's Al Rehab's Avenue. Now when you rub this on yourself, in the beginning, you're not gonna think it smells like Aventus at all. You're gonna, to me, I picked up like a soapy, strange vibe from it, and then about 5-10 minutes into it, turned to a very similar smell to Creed Aventus. Obviously not like an exact clone or anything, but it's gonna give you a great Creed Aventus vibe for like $4. And this thing projects very well and easily lasts 10-12 hours on my skin. So that's Al Rehab, the Avenue perfume oil. So getting into Pour Lui 9325. So basically the differences between this and Armav's Club de Nuit Intense Man. Now when I was originally recommended this cologne by a subscriber, I was told that it didn't have the harshness that Club de Nuit Intense Man had. And in a way, yes, I can sort of confirm that. In the beginning, you're gonna get a lot less harshness that you get from the Club de Nuit Intense Man, but I can't say it's completely gone. You're gonna get a lighter, you're still gonna get a lemony harshness in the beginning. It's just not as in your face as the Club de Nuit Intense Man. So it's a little more pleasant in the opening than the Club de Nuit Intense Man. Now, personally, I feel like it dries down quicker into that nice smooth Creed Aventus smell than the Club de Nuit Intense Man does. To where this one, after about 5 minutes of drying down, you're gonna have just a nice, very good clone of Club de Nuit, of a Creed Aventus. To where the Club de Nuit Intense Man, the bad harshness of it kind of goes away after 5 minutes, and then the nice sweet pineapple, very good Creed Aventus smell that you get from this actually takes a good 10 to 15 minutes to develop. So they're both gonna smell very similar or almost exactly like Creed Aventus, 5+ minutes into the dry down. Now the differences between these two, to me personally, the Rasasi Pour Lui, I feel personally like the pineapple note is not as sweet as and as prevalent as the pineapple note in the dry down of the Club de Nuit Intense Man. I know there's different batches, and some say there's differences between the UAE and the France version of Club de Nuit Intense Man, and I don't know how the batches work with Rasasi Pour Lui, but I feel personally like the pineapple is that pineapple-y vibe you get from it, that sweet pineapple, is a little more prominent in the Club de Nuit Intense Man. So overall, personally, I still prefer Club de Nuit Intense Man for a few reasons. Yes, the Club de Nuit Intense Man is harsher. It's got a really harshness to it in the first 10 minutes or so, but I love the sweet pineapple vibe you get from it in the dry down, number one. And number two, Rasasi's Pour Lui. The Rasasi colognes in the United States right now are a lot more expensive than the Armaf colognes. So this is going to cost you in the US, and they're also harder to find. I believe on Beauty Spin it's around $40 to $45, and this is 50 ml. And Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man on eBay is anywhere from $30 to $35 for 100 ml. So overall, they're both great copies of Club de Nuit Intense Man. If you don't want as much harshness in the opening, then you can definitely go for this Pour Lui. Oh, and as far as longevity and projection, it gets great longevity and projection. You're easily gonna get about 8 or so hours of scent life out of this, 2 to 3 hours of good projection, and then another 6 or so hours of skin scent. So that was my quick review of Rasasi's Pour Lui 9325 and comparisons to Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man.